KTN.
In another story, a Nairobi court has thrown out charges against Rose Njeri, a website developer and human rights activist, ruling that the state had no legal basis to prosecute her. The decision now places the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions under sharp scrutiny over what critics say is a worrying trend of criminalizing activism without due process. Bramwell Bwire reports on the unfolding legal drama and the deepening questions about whether the ODPP is being used to settle political scores.
It was a sigh of relief for Rose Njeri, moments after Milimani Principal Magistrate Geoffrey Onsarigo found that the charge sheet against her was defective, dismissing her prosecution as baseless and unlawful.
And further directions.
Rose Njeri, an IT guru, was traced and hauled by 15 police officers into their Subarus. She was then driven to Pangani police station, where she was detained in a famous Kamata Friday before being dragged to court after spending days in police cells. On Friday, however, the charges approved by DPP Renson Ingonga against her were found to be defective. This suggested either a hurried process to silence critics of the Kenya Kwanza administration or fabricated charges to impede scrutiny. Milimani Principal Magistrate Geoffrey Onsarigo ruled that the two charges of unauthorized interference with the computer system, contrary to Section 16 of the Computer Misuse and the Cybercrime Acts 2018, brought against Njeri, lacked specificity, failed to show criminal intent, and did not meet the legal threshold for prosecution.
Under Section 89.5 of the Criminal Procedure Code, which states as follows, that quote, where the court is of the opinion that a complaint or formal charge made or presented does not disclose an offense, the court is required to make an order refusing to admit the complaint or formal charge and shall record its reasons for the order. Therefore, this court is persuaded to such opinion.
And the man now firmly in the spotlight is none other than DPP Renson Ingonga, the country's top prosecutor. Since his appointment in 2023, a worrying trend has emerged. A string of politically sensitive arrests, only for courts to later throw them out for lack of evidence or failure to disclose an offense. Serious questions are now being asked. Is the Director of Public Prosecution acting independently, or is he being used to fight political wars? Bramwell Bwire, KTN.
Let's now take a look at what is on Kenya's bold newspaper, The Saturday